We're back, bitches! Hello and welcome to Holes and Bears travel blog.
We've been gone a little while, and now we're back.
Yay! And this episode we are in New Zealand, specifically the North Island. If you haven't been to New Zealand, that should be like really near the top of your list. Here's why.
So, we chose to travel around New Zealand with a company called Stray, which was awesome.
So basically what Stray is a hop-on, hop-off bus. It's not a tour, but they do a little bit of tour guiding. And they just take you literally off the beaten track.
Which is, funnily enough, their slogan.
It sounds a little bit creepy, as if like they take you down dark alleys.
Which they also do.
Which they do.
But you have to pay extra for that.
So we started in Auckland, just chilled around the city, and then we jumped on to our first bus to Paihia and the Bay of Islands.
Hi there. So we're at Cape Raglan. I'm sorry, but look at me.
Oh yeah, actually I'm looking really good. You're right.
So we're at the point where... Which oceans is it?
Tasman Sea and the Pacific.
It's a clash. Now we would show you.
Well, I can show you right now.
Down. So, glad we're here.
Glad we're here. Bye. So we visited 90 Mile Beach, which sounds really impressive, and it would be if it was 90 miles, but it's actually 55.
So it was crap.
It was impressive. It was pretty long. As much long.
Uh-oh. Sun's out again for us.
Beautiful day. Now we're in the sea.
Yeah.
Because the weather is perfect for it.
Sea's coming, by the way.
We also went to some of New Zealand's biggest sand dunes. It peed down so much with rain that it was actually really compacted and super fast. Pretty sure I sanded off my nipples. But don't worry guys, they're fine.
Still intact.
Still perfectly pert.
Okay, that's enough. So our next stop was Raglan, which is a little surf town. So we had a surf lesson.
Who stood up first time?
Sorry, who also surfed into the rocks.
Yeah, but who stood up first time and made it all the way to the beach?
But you also surfed into some rocks.
That's fine. So good. Next up was Waitomo, which was an awesome place to go caving. You can abseil, you can black water raft, you can do everything there. We did the Haggers Honking Holes because we like the name. You've got quite a honking hole.
You've got a honking hole.
You've got a honking hole.
There's a whole range of things you can choose to do there. So there's like a 7-hour epic adventure, or you can do one that's a bit more relaxed. I wanted to do the relaxed one, and Holly didn't. So we compromised, and we did the one that Holly wanted to do.
After that, we went to Moorea, where we stayed in a Maori marae.
Yeah.
It's quite a mouthful.
This was a really cool experience, and we learnt a lot of Maori history, and we also learnt some Maori dance. Enjoy.
Hape! Kiraro! Kitapoi! after that we went to Hobbiton. For all of you Lord of the Rings fans out there, Claire wasn't one, she is now. Do your best character impression of Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, that's a really good Gollum.
So after our day trip to Hobbiton, we spent a few days in Rotorua, which is stanky.
Apparently the reason for the shit stank is actually due to geothermal activity. That's the lamest excuse I've ever heard.
Yeah, baby. That is what's producing it all.
That is disgusting.
So if I can just show you the fart gas literally happening, I'll zoom because it stinks. You can literally see that fart smell wafting up. Oh, that's where that one came from. Found the culprit. Can you hear that?
Go a bit closer.
That's weird. Can't see the gas, but there is definite gush gas coming out.
Oh, just before it goes.
The temptation to push her in is unreal. She's literally poking the fart ball.
Oh no, it's like lukewarm.
Oh, stick it in again. I didn't get it on camera. Go on, do it again.
Oh, fingers.
No! Ew.
Next up we did some whitewater rafting, which is amazing in New Zealand. We went down a 7-metre waterfall.
So another part of Stray is something called East Pro, where you travel around the East Coast of New Zealand for a few days.
And we started off really rather sophisticated.
It does come with its own
One of our favourite things we did was feed stingrays.
So after a few days travelling around the East Cape of New Zealand, we made our way to Lake Anawhenua.
This was another cultural overnight stay with the Maori family, and they made us a hangi, which is basically when they cook food in the floor.
Guys, we're already 150 years old down here.
The next day, we were up early, onto the bus, and on our way to Taupo to do a skydive.
If you want to see Claire's skydive, click the link here. It's literally worth it just to watch Claire's face as she does it.
I think I look great.
You do, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
The best you've ever looked.
Thank you.
Next up we went to a place called Blue Duck.
Otherwise known as...
Tongariro. Did it feel like going to your hometown?
Where's that?
Oh, I thought that's where you're from.
No.
Oh, I was mistaken.
There was lots of opportunity here to either go kayaking or to go hunting. We just decided to go on a nice long trek with a few of our buddies from the bus, and also their family dog from the house followed us the whole way.
Best company I've had for a long time. Next up, we went to National Park, where we did, honestly, one of the best things you can ever do in New Zealand, which is the Tongariro Alpine crossing. And it's a bitch. We're not going to lie to you, it's a bitch.
Oh yeah,
But this bitch is worth it.
definitely.
So this trek is through an active volcano, which is insane.
Our last stop in the North Island of New Zealand was Wellington. Windy Wellington.
So ladies, if you're wearing a skirt, put on some knickers.
Or don't.
Or don't.
So we just spent a few days here wandering around the city.
Finally, we did a last coastal walk, which was to Red Rocks, which, as the name would suggest, has red rocks. That's not the reason we went. We went to see some seals.
Bonjour.
Hi.
So, we walked, how long?
An hour?
An hour, I think more, to see some seals. And as you can see, if I just zoom in, yep, there it is, still the seal.
Oh wait, wait. There are no seals.
Might as well go then.
What?
There are no seals.
Why don't you go lay on a rock?
That's what she said.
If you're thinking that the North Island of New Zealand is beautiful, just you wait. South Island is amazing too. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we shall see you next time on the South Island.
Bye.
Bye!